name is Rahima. Welcome back to my channel. Today I really want to talk about something that I am very passionate about, and it's been a journey I've been on this past year, literally since last October 2024. Something changed in me and I was never the same person. Not to be too dramatic, but I'm very serious, and it's about fulfilling your potential. So if you clicked on this video, you're at the very least curious about what that means, like fulfilling your potential. Something changed in me last October 2024 in respect to fulfilling my potential, and what could that mean? Like the fear of not fulfilling my potential was really much scarier than going on that journey and fulfilling my potential. Something in me, my intuition or my higher self, whatever you want to call it, was telling me, and I'm pretty sure it was God, was telling me, this is now, like you have to do it now. Like it was kind of like now or never type of feeling that I felt to overcome anything and my limiting beliefs, anything, like really overcome myself in order for me to fulfill my potential. I just couldn't distract myself any longer. Like I couldn't just do the simple stuff without intention, without a vision behind my life, like without a plan, without really understanding who I am, understanding how to, understanding how to process my emotions, understanding how valuable my time is, and how, we live in a world where we can easily get distracted. There's so many ways to get distracted, like you can pick and choose. The first thing that's gonna distract you is obviously your phone, and there's so many things within that. But I just couldn't ignore that feeling inside of me. It just wouldn't let me. I'm really grateful for that feeling, honestly, even if it was really scary. I had to be really courageous. I had to be really brave. I had to really keep my eye on the prize and look at the bigger picture and really work hard and do the things that are uncomfortable for me and get out of my comfort zone and really get to know who Rahima really is. Because after all these years, I didn't really know who I was, to be completely honest. And it was like, oh honey, let's get to know ourselves, okay? Because that would unlock, all the answers that I want, to be honest. And little by little, I would find answers to my questions. The number one being, who am I and what I want out of this life? Besides my ultimate purpose as a Muslim to worship God, what do I wanna contribute in this world? I really had to search and look for what I wanted to contribute in this world. So I really went back to my childhood by journaling, and I really understood that from a really young age, I was always in search of inspiration wherever I could get it. Like I loved looking for inspiration, and I'm like any other human. I'm sure everybody's into, inspiration, and you're looking for that. But for me, it was just something that would excite me, something that would entertain me, something that would really bring life into me. And I would look in so many places to find inspiration. And as I got older, it's something I've always been into, looking for inspiration every single day. And one thing I always looked for that I'm happy to report I'm able to tap into this past year is my creativity. For me, I used to be like, oh, maybe I'm not creative. Like I've always been a resourceful person, but my creativity, I would always think so much about my creativity, like to the point of overthinking it. From a young age, when I moved here when I was 12 years old, I feel like the capitalist world just really quieted I really hit that side of me, but I really had to tap into it because it did not disappear, it's still in me. I'm happy to report. So I really also been like, so I've been also in search of that, and I'm happy to report I've been using my creativity this past year, and it has changed my life. And after doing a lot of inner work, I have found that what I want to contribute to humanity, honestly, in this world, is to inspire people, is to impact people in a positive way. And I feel like I am really nicely placed in terms of, you know, what I've been through, what I've learned, the lessons that I have learned, that I have acquired, and that have given me like such a wisdom that I could share. It's really something that means a lot to me to be able to share. So I don't really care to be vulnerable online. If it can help anyone, that's what I want to do. So fulfilling my potential for me really was pushing through the discomfort and overcoming my limiting beliefs and overcoming my self-doubt, overcoming overthinking, overcoming all the things that I thought were making me who I was that no longer serve me. And I'm a person, like my personality is, I'm really attached to who I am. I'm just really like, oh, I know what I like. I know what I want to do. I know, you know, my likes, my wants, like all those things. I'm really attached to that. But this past year has taught me that honestly, things can change in the most amazing way and in the most unexpected way. So honestly, that made me more open to really learning who I am and perhaps changing the things that I want and don't want, because you know I can change my mind, and I saw that things could change. Like I'm no longer into the things that I was into in my early 20s. Like I'm really not, thank God, to be honest, because the person that I am today, it doesn't serve her. And when it comes to fulfilling my potential, that's what it means to me. Really pushing through the discomfort, the overthinking, the self-doubt, quieting my inner voice, and really making sure my inner voice is a cheerleader and not critical, because it could easily be that. And really trying new things, because I don't know what I didn't try, you know, I would never know what I didn't try. So that's something that means a lot to me. Also, really learning how to process my emotions. I felt this sense of urgency this time last year, to really push through the discomfort and to not really, and to not let distractions distract me anymore, because time is of the essence. Like I really have to fulfill my potential. I don't know how to explain other than this sense of urgency inside of me, and this sense of, like, I even wrote it in my journal, this sense of like excitement, but fear is also right there with it. I've been working so hard on that, because fear can be the thing that stops you, but honestly you can use it to push past through it. When you really understand where that fear is coming from, it's not scary anymore. And I just want to encourage you that if you have that same feeling inside of you, I would urge you to really dig deep and really understand where that feeling is coming from, and really listen to yourself. Do not distract yourself, because that could be the thing that changes your life. That could be the thing that aligns you with the things that you want to do in life, and really aligns you with the person, your higher self, the person you want to be. And don't be too scared, because I swear it's not scary to actually fulfill your potential. I'm happy to report that is something a year ago me would love to hear, is that fulfilling your potential is really not that scary. And of course, I couldn't have done this without prayer and my relationship with God and my relationship with my faith. That's what gives me strength, but I wouldn't be able to go on this journey. But I just want to say and encourage you that if you have that inner feeling, go for it. Don't quiet it down. Well, it actually won't let you. That's the thing. It won't let you quiet it down. It's gonna ask you to really go for it. Like you just can't get away. You really can't get away from yourself. That's just not possible. Wherever you go in this world, you're always gonna find yourself. And that feeling is a feeling that you can't really push down. Not for long. You really can't. So, lean into it. Lean into the discomfort. Lean into the fear. Lean into the, really understand where the limiting beliefs are coming from. And just go for it. I promise you, it's gonna change your life. So thank you so much for watching my video. Please like and subscribe and comment. I would really like to hear where you are on this journey, and have you ever been curious about fulfilling your potential? Have you ever been scared? Let me know so that we can exchange and help each other and really be there for each other. So thank you.